Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum continues to hover just below resistance, and typically that's a pretty good sign that a breakout could occur to the upside, and therefore I already made in the last video the swap between wave B, which was sitting here, and the alternate wave B, which was sitting here, which was sitting up here. So just swap them, saying, okay, it is getting increasingly likely that Ethereum will break here to the upside above the 1918 level. Now, until a breakout hasn't happened, the resistance obviously is intact and the invalidation of the direct downside path hasn't occurred. So it can turn around at any time. Be aware that for me personally, the move up, even if we break above 1918, it is most likely still going to be a corrective move to the upside, just due to the downside structure here, unless Ethereum is forming a diagonal pattern in which we would count the move up as a wave 1. The move down here, which bottomed on the 25th of May as a wave 2. This would be an WXY structure in a wave 3. Or alternatively, in the primary count then, this would be an ABC. But if we then get a wave 4 and a wave 5, we have 5 waves up of the 12th of May low. We have to count this as a leading diagonal. This would then, all of this would form a larger wave 1, okay? And we could look forward to an ABC pullback in a wave 2. Then you have a larger 1-2 setup, and that's a good confirmation that a low has actually been made on the 12th of May. Until then, we really need to be cautious, because it's not confirmed yet that the bottom has been made. Again, it could have. That's why, unfortunately, sometimes it's easy to confirm this stuff. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes you have a nice impulse after hitting the trend reversal area. Now, because we only had a 3-wave move to the upside, it is rather unclear. And it can just simply be an extension of the correction, just a B wave here. And if we talk about a B wave, let's say it breaks above 1918, and let's say it will make use of this inverse head and shoulders pattern that we have on the chart. By the way, I take the trend channel out. We don't need that anymore. But let's say it does this inverse head, which is a perfect inverse head and shoulders actually. So you've got your left shoulder, you've got your right shoulder, and you've got your left shoulder, left head and right. So left shoulder, head and right shoulder. If that breaks to the upside, then what are the typical targets? So typically, obviously, after breaking a neckline, you would, in a traditional way to measure the target, you would take the head height and add it to the breakout point, and it would take us roughly to 1988 roughly. So this is certainly something to watch out for, but these targets rarely work. So I'd rather pay attention to some of the relevant resistances. We've got structural resistance at around 1964 and then 2020. Looking at the Fibonacci extensions, which are relevant for an extension to the upside, we'd be looking at the 1-to-1 ratio at $2,007, certainly one that I would pay attention to, and then maybe around about 2040 as well. So this is sort of the situation at the moment. It can still drop down, of course it can, but the current structure looks as if Ethereum wants to do a bit of a breakout here. It's weekend, so don't take all the moves too seriously, especially we are still on the lower time frame, and taking the bigger picture into account, nothing happened. But if you watched the previous video, you know that, or videos, you know that the preferred scenario is an extension in the B wave if a break above 1918 occurs. Already the move above 1900 made this much more likely. And therefore I often say, a break above the 78.6 retracement of the move down, which was the $1,900 level, makes a breakout to the upside very, very likely. So I'm watching that at the moment. It would now take really a break below the 1845 level to again put much more emphasis on the downside path. This is currently a situation in which we're moving in 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Yeah, so again, it could push a little higher, then we've got a solid 3-wave move to the upside as well, and then maybe when we get the final flush. It's certainly not an easy environment at the moment. A lot of people getting chopped up, getting, it's not an easy market at the moment. It certainly isn't, because you don't have the clear trend. This is something for range traders. It's also very boring. So it's not the clear trending market that we have at the moment. So yeah, these are just the levels to look at. Maybe later today I can do a bit of a longer one again, but that's it for now. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.